here in Philadelphia. Okay, all set to go. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Chopper to second. Stott over to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And another ball. One out, base is empty. That's inside. And now 3-0. That's in there. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Two down, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Andrew Vaughn now. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Upstairs.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And down on strikes he goes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Foul ball there. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. On the ground, right side. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Foul ball. And he deals. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Nick Maton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missed. That's in there. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
We got full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Sosa to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Turner whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Up and
Ball one.
in, ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Next
Hey.
offering is in for a strike. That one ripped way back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. So 2 away with nobody on. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball
First
one.
offering, and it just misses. Missed
That's in.
inside
Ball
with
two.
the curve. Wheeler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 in the inning, and it comes from bottom half of inning number 2. And here comes Alec Boehm. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Counts 1-0.
Max Kepler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a base hit on a line. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1.
He's out.
On to Vaughn. 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And here's the veteran outfielder, Travis Jankowski. In the air to left down the line. Kepler sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the lineup flips over. Miguel Vargas now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Vargas, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Just off
that's
the
out.
outside part of the plate. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. That's to third. Boom. Tosses across
He's
to
out.
first. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson Stott. Cannon back to work. In the air, center field. Robert settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run shot, home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. To the right side, Sosa tosses to first. Turner is out. 2 down, bases empty. So Harper stands in. And it's fouled away. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Fouled off left side. Rip towards third. Inning over.
Got him.
Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And it goes just foul.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
That one's
1 ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1. Out to short. Oh, nice play. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th. And now it's Alec Boehm. To the right side. Fair ball. Now batting Max Kepler. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Slow roller up the middle. Feeds to second. Out there. How about that double play?
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play.
Outside.
But right there, very well done.
Real Muto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. On a line out towards center. Robert makes the play. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. That's outside,
that's out.
and it's 1-0.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next to hit, Matt Thaiss. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's smacked on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Brooks Baldwin will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. And fouled off. That one a little bit high. 1-2 the count. That misses off the outside edge. White Sox down a run. A little bit high. And it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Fouled off. He was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just misses there. White Sox down a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
He holds it in. 2 away. Luis Robert now. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short. They get the force out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Up the middle. Sosa throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a swing and a miss.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that turns the lineup over. So the Philly batting order turns over. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Marsh stands at first with 1 out. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Trey Turner with a chance now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. And it's off the batter's eye. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Martin Perez takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Boom. Digs in now. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Max Kepler at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Well, not only can
Oh,
Perez
that's it.
pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Popped in the air. Left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tags for home. Relay throw to third. And they make it a double play with the tag. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Just
Oh, that pitch
missed.
is out.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Now a screamer into the outfield. Castellanos makes the grab. One up, one down. And now Andrew Vaughn. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Nick Maton. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Maton, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Popped up. Turner should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Nick Castellanos. Perez back to work. Swinging a ground ball. On to first. And Castellanos is out. And now it's JT Realmuto. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down now. And here is Bryson Stott. On the ground right side. Sosa. Over to first.
He's out.
3 up, 3 down. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Thice stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That misses.
Ball 2.
2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike
2
1.
balls, 1 strike.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball 3.
there. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh running hard. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. And forget it. He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-1. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 7-1. New pitcher on now, Penn Murphy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here is Bryce Harper.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Jankowski makes the play. 2 away now. So digging in, Max Kepler. Up the middle, Sosa. On the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on
1,
script?
no strikes.
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Rips that one center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Vargas stands in now and watches strike one.
1.
That's in there. 0-2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
On the ground. Stop. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Benintendi stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Robert moves under it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. Baldwin. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott, the next to hit.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Fought off foul. Next
Ball
one off the
inside.
plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another
1
breaking
ball,
ball.
2
Try to
strikes.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Just
Ball 2.
off the outside edge. The
2
count
balls,
now 2
2
and
strikes.
2. Hit in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Brandon Marsh. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. This one in the air. Vargas makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. On the ground out to short. Throws across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Ball,
Mayton,
that's
the
off the
next to
plate.
hit, takes outside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa, 1 for 3. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this.